obviously the name of the game is hitting combos. But if your opponent can take 50% with one touch, it's pretty important you practice some of that fight back, you feel me? From the main menu, go to Learn, Tutorial. Obviously play through the tutorial in my opinion. I will give you a rundown of everything here. But what we're looking for is challenges. Click through and find your character. Currently in the game, you cannot show your move list on screen. Make sure you're using the PS control scheme because the numbered notation is wrong right now. This is the only way to have your combos on screen. Learning your combos from right here is going to teach you two things. One, obviously the inputs needed and the timing to get it all correct. If you feel like you can't get the timing down and for some reason it's just not working for you, you can always press the touchpad or select to watch the replay back. That'll show you the timing. Come on down to controls and put your input timing from long to medium or short. Definitely try out. The combos that they give you here are great combos to start off with, so definitely pay attention to these lessons. These are going to give you guaranteed combos that you can hit whenever you catch your opponent with one of those buttons. And from the practice mode, you got all this beautiful information on screen, and you got an opponent who's down to just get punched on for the sake of you getting better. It's actually pretty sick. Now the way combos work in this game, unlike other fighting games, is you can't go from a normal attack into another normal attack. Unless the first normal launches, of course. Even if the frames match up, it's not gonna combo. Your best bet for combos is to go from one of your strings into a special move. Which looks like that. You wanna get to a special move that can give you more damage, or in a more advanced case, a special move that gives you setup. Since we have cameos here, if you don't know how to implement yours, you can go from the normal move into the cameo button. Obviously, you gotta learn which moves combo. That's the easy part. To really know what move combos, this right here is so important. Random combo. What this means is your opponent will randomly attempt to block after being hit by the first attacks on a combo. And when you do this, your opponent is going to block anything that is not a true combo inside of your string. So that one was a true combo, but then if you were to do this, sometimes he'll block the very first hit, which is also another way to practice something called hit confirming. Which we can do now. Little quick tip: press the first few buttons of your string, and if you notice they hit, then continue with the rest, and that way you'll protect yourself from doing something punishable if it were to all get blocked. It's a little easier with characters like Katana, but definitely try it out with some different moves. I won't press the last hit of this string if he blocks it. Don't press. 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 Press it. See, good job. And eventually you'll notice that you have an opportunity now. Oh, got blocked. You can turn that into some pretty cool stuff. This game has gaps in between strings. When the gap in a string begins is where the hit confirm window is. That way you'll be able to watch if your strike is blocked and then not press as soon as you notice that it's blocked. They're a little interesting to note, but if you pay attention to it, you'll notice it yourself for sure. So having your settings like this is going to really show you what moves combo into each other. This one obviously combos. It's a good way to check which of your special moves really combos, like that one does. If a move continued to be a combo, you'd see in the combo counter in the corner. That was a tongue twister, bro. And that's good for confirming your normals in the cameo strikes, right? Back cameo with Sector is a super sick launcher. But if you wanted to hit it in a combo, you might have some trouble. But when you put your settings like this, you can see which one's combo immediately. Sick. And then you can see which ones don't, so you don't get obliterated, bro. And even though you just learned a dope combo, if you do it on block, you're gonna get smoked. Very important tip, man. Launchers do not get blocked. If you're just mashing until you get a chance to do the combo and your launcher gets blocked, your opponent gets a real chance to just... Oh, that one actually didn't even work. Well, let's say you do your whole little boom, which puts a lot of importance on your normal moves. When you hit an attack, you notice that your hit advantage is right there. It says 12. The number one way that people will get out of you doing a combo is down oneing you or move with armor. So plan for this. When you land an attack, oftentimes your opponent is gonna down one in hopes to crush some of your fastest moves. Go right under it. Say I hit my opponent, he can go right under it. We don't want that to happen, right? This number of hit advantage is the amount of time it takes your opponent to go back to ducking. You have 12 frames to make a decision on if you're gonna keep them standing or not. And if they're blindly mashing down jab, they're gonna get smoked. So then you look at the startup frames of any of your attacks and see what moves fall within that 13 to 12 frame window. Standing 3 is 14 frames, can't use that one. Standing 4 is 12 frames though, so it looks like we could use that one. Nothing he can do there, buddy. When done correctly, you shouldn't be able to down jab out of that, which I can't. And when you notice that that works, your new goal is seeing how can you land this attack. And there may be tons of opportunities when your opponent is -9 on block, so just pay attention. And then that's when you practice your combos from this string. That one doesn't go straight into cameo. It does go straight into some other special moves that we have. So that's pretty cool. But of course there's a string that follows this. That string alone is damaging. And we can put the string into play with the special moves we have, but that one doesn't combo. That one does. Does this combo with the cameo button? It does. That's cool if you want to just get a reset. We're plus 19 frames. We're about a sweep's distance away. That's great. We can do this for pressure if I know they're going to block. And then we can turn this into a full combo like this. And then we can turn this into a full combo if we do the wave in the air. Nope. And then we can turn this into a full combo with the air fans. We can get a little more damage out of that. And it's sick that you can actually turn this into some cameo stuff, because that gives us a lot of opportunity with her. Ultimately, if you just pay close attention to what you can do in practice mode and learn everything about your character, specifically the frames, and using that little gelling tip, you'll be able to make up some of your own combos and create some setups that are pretty unique to you. It's always nice to find ways that other people play, but if you just learn how to use the tools available, dog, you can create your own tech. Appreciate all the views once again. If you guys turned up on that last video, if you haven't seen it, it's right here in the cards above you. Hit the sub if you haven't already, man. Peace.